This salt tastes good.
Hello, everybody. My name's Bryce. All you know about me. Well, what am I doing? So basically, I was ranting the other day, and I was like, "Bitch, I should do a podcast." And then I was like, "Actually, I'm way too much of a memer to do a podcast." You know what I'm saying? So like, now I'm doing YouTube, and I'm seeing how this goes. My first video. This is an awful start already, but you know how it is out here. So in this rant, I was talking to you, my best friends on my streaks. You know, like when you like make videos, you send like videos to all your best friends. Yeah, I was basically doing that. It was pretty good. Bad. Yeah, also probably I need to talk a lot slower because most people don't understand me. Only my best friends do when they like hear me talk really fast a lot, and then they understand. They kind of catch like every other four words. So like if I'm talking to people and no one understands what I'm saying, they're not gonna listen to me. So, gotta get that together right now. Anyway, hi, my name's Bryce, and I'm here to make a vlog because I have to introduce this channel in some sort of fashion. Okay, so basically, I play the video games and I play the board games and I like to meme, so like, why not follow my channel? I mean, what else could you want in your life? Education. I start school in a week, but like, let's start this channel right now. Anyway, so yeah. Today I'm talking to you about, I didn't even think of a topic yet. I'm just doing this literally on the spot because I'm trash. Okay, so let's just start with the summer. Honestly, this summer, like, let me tell you, this summer, oh my goodness. Okay, so like first of all, like I went to college, like I started my first year of college, like this fucking spring. That's sorry language, but like if you're on my channel, you know I speak some dirty language, so you better watch out. You gotta be some parental guidance. Sure. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic, like I always do. Anyway, um, so this summer, right? Like I went to college, and like all my high school friends basically didn't go to my college, so that was cool, and I had to make new friends. It was like I'm pretty good at, but like it sucked because like everyone already had their cliques, and it was like kind of shit because I kind of became friends with people, and then they were like, "Lol, don't care about you," so it was like kind of a lot. Also, for my face, I actually just shaved for this fucking vlog, and I still have complete shit. So, just ignore the everything. Honestly, just look at my hat. My hat says Bulbasaur. It's really cool. That's something you need to worry about. My channel, not my face. You're not here for me. You're here for this fucking my fucking levels of sass. Anyway. So this summer, right? I mean, this summer. Well, I'm not there yet. I'm trying my school. I'm not even speaking English. Sorry. I started school, college. You know. Um, so like, I'm not saying what my college is because like I don't know where I'm gonna go with this channel. I want people to find me. I don't know because I'm so popular with my first video that hasn't even been uploaded yet. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just a lot. I'm a lot. If you can't tell already how much of a lot I am. Anyway, so, anyways, school, right? I'm doing it again. So people they were like, "Nah, we don't care about you," and I was fucking tilted because I had no friends, and I was trying to make friends with like four different people, four different like groups of people, and they like all were like, "Nah," and I'm like, "A bitch, weirdo, you are all trash." Anyway, so like one of my friends from high school, like kind of talked to her. Me and her were like kind of friends. She dated one of my friends, so like we were like, oh, pretty good friends. I like to say. So she was like, Braze, I'm going to tabletop this like board game club, and I was like, I didn't hear about this shit. I like board games. Sounds pretty nice. But I had already made plans with my stepsister to go to this frat party, which like not something I really do, but like she didn't want to go by herself, but she was going with her two friends. But I said yes anyway because like she's like free food and stuff. I was like, free food? What? I'm going. I don't really go to parties, like house parties at all. Or like, I mean, I'll have like food. Like, I've had like a few parties with my friends, like in my house or whatever, but never been like to like a house party. You know what I'm talking about? Like those house parties. Like, I've never been to one of those. So like those house parties, like I was like, I'm in college now, like let's go, like I'm gonna have a new experience. I'll go tabletop next week. So, that Friday, I went with my stepsister and her two friends, like I'm getting to her dorm and they're like all getting ready and they're all looking fucking fresh as fuck and they're like all looking good, got their makeup did and whatnot. I'm over here looking like semi trash, but like kind of good. I have like this like good out like semi level of like I look kind of okay, but I'm like also kind of trash. Like I don't really wear good things. Anyway, so right, we went and like we tried to get in and like this there was police or something. No, there was like someone like blocking the door, and they were like letting people in, and they let the three girls in because they had titties, and they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have a titties, and I was like, what the fuck is this discrimination? Like this is unreal. So like basically we couldn't get in because the dude would not let me in, and I was like tilted as fuck because like obviously it was like free drinks and stuff for girls, and I was like, bitch, I'm dealing with sexism, like bullshit. This is bullshit. So that was fucking terrible. I still haven't been to a house party yet, so my life. Bullshit. So basically I learned that you have to have titties to get into a frat party, so that's cool. Super fun. Bullshit. Anyway, so I was really tilted, but they didn't abandon me, so that was really nice of them. I thought they were going to. Give them more credit. Well, my stepsister, I mean, obviously she wouldn't abandon me. I'm just saying something. She's great. She's amazing. Like, I'm glad she stayed with me and like we just did our own thing, It was really nice. Cause I was like half like, y'all just have fun, I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done tonight. Like, I missed tabletop for this bullshit and I can't even get to this party, you know. Anyway, so that happens that night. Like, we basically just walked around, like, went to get ice cream at some point and we just kind of chilled. It was nice. I had fun. Um, Kind of sucked though. So then we fast forward the next week, and Friday comes again, and I'm like, Tamara, let's go to tabletop. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. So she's like, okay, I'll meet you there at like 6, 7-ish. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's like 6:15. I'm like, I'm gonna leave. So I text her, and I'm like, hey, I'm on my way. Like, I'm about to get to the place I'm going to. So it's called LaVille, but like, yeah, the building is where they're holding tabletop. And I'm like 5 minutes away, and I'm kind of type. I'm like, hey, Tamara, like, want to meet me down? Because I don't have like a way to get in. You need like a little slide, a card. Thank you, lol. So I get there and like she's not there. So then I call her. She doesn't answer, and I'm like, great. This is super fun. Like my favorite. Um, so then someone like walks in, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna follow them. Like, I'm gonna just get in this way. So like, I get in, and I'm like chilling in I guess like the lobby, but it's like not the lobby because it's like on one of the side entrances, so it's like not the lobby. So I'm like waiting, like chilling, waiting for her. And then her friend Lauren walks in. She's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to go to Tamara to the tabletop." And she's like, "Oh, she's hanging out with her boyfriend, in her dorm." And I was like, "Bullshit." So I thought I was going with her tabletop, and she's like, "I don't know. I just know she's upstairs with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's also my friend Seth, that I've been pretty good friends with since high school. He's one of my friends that stayed, but like we're not like super close. So like we didn't like we're in the same friend group, but like we don't like interact a bunch. We're at the dorm together actually this year, so I'm kind of hyped so I can like get to know him better. But yes, we never really like interacted that much this entire college year because like I made a bunch of new friends. Anyway, on to that later. So like she leads me to her dorm because like she has the key. There's fucking like 8 different doors, by the way, that has to be unlocked with a key. I mean a card. And I'm like, what the fuck is like? You just can't get anywhere in the second place without a card. Like, me too. Anyway, um, so like we get up there, and like we get there, and like they're not even there, and I'm like, great, my favorite mechanic. And so I call Tamara, and she answers finally. Now it's like 6 fucking 40 at this point, and she's like, "Hey, I'm at dinner with Seth. What's up?" And I'm like, "Bullshit. This is bullshit." So, bitch, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't making plans with me, and then going to hang with her boyfriend like 3 hours later and have dinner. Like that's just rude. Like, be like 5 o'clock, be like, hey, I never had plans for this, but like I'm gonna eat dinner with Seth. I can meet up with you after, I'm sorry to cancel the plans, but like you can go by yourself and I'll just meet you later. Like, which like I would have been okay with that. Like, but I was just trying to like, cause I'm even going together and like shit. So like, I was salted as fuck. So me and Lauren just went to tabletop and we were like, well, fuck that. And I was like really tilted. But like I was happy to go play some board games. So I get there and like I don't really know anybody there because I'm like a freshman and like everyone there is like basically a junior. Well, there's some sophomores, but there's basically like juniors and seniors. But there's some cool ass cooking games. So I started just playing some games. I brought my coup game. I started playing that because it's like one of my favorite games of all time. It's like really easy to pick up. It's like basically a bluffing deception game of like 10 minutes. It's like really quick games. Quality. Recommended 10 out of 10. Sponsor me. Anyway, so like so yeah, like we're playing some games and like I meet a couple people, but like not really like don't know them super well. Um so then we start playing this game called Mafia, like at like 11 we start playing. And like it's pretty fun. I used to play Mafia in high school, so I'm like I'm kind of good, but like, their mafia is really weird because like they don't let people put like people on trial. They just like vote at the end of the day, and whoever they have the most just dies. And I'm like, that's just like not a great system. Like, I think you should be able to put people on trial during the day, and then they could like spend a minute talking, and force them to talk, and then you vote on them. Like, I think it's way more like productive and like helps town figure out who the mafia are, but whatever they can do themselves. Because like it has been getting to happen a lot. Because like, yeah, there's not like power roles out themselves as a role because they just get ready for it immediately and they die. And I'm like, that's so dude. Sorry, I just got like flashback from a game we played. Where someone was like fake claiming doctor, and then we ended up losing because we believe them. Because they're like, dude, I'm lying to you the next day, but it didn't matter because we literally lost the next day because we had Mafia and with 2-2. Anyway, I'm sorry, it was bad logic from town. Um, I think I already died that game, so I couldn't change much, but it was like really cringy watching. Anyway, so it was like a lot of fun. I left. I basically went tabletop like every day, like every day, every week, every Friday we went. I had a lot of fun actually. I made a lot of good friends now. A lot of my friend group is from tabletop, so like then we got named Tiffany, she's really cool. There's a girl named Katie, she's really great. Um, my like friends from that group. There's a guy named Praise. He comes sometimes, but like he's like more of like their friend that he sometimes comes with them to tabletop. Um, and then this guy named Ryan, who's like the president of tabletop, but like then he ended up staying at my house because like, he needed a place to stay over the summer. So like we just like a room together, and it was like fucking lit in my city. And I met this girl named Andrea. She's really great too. I became a lot more friends with Andrea more recently than I did Tiffany Kitty, and like earlier. It's like she's like kind of catching up because like I met her like I knew her, but like I met her a lot, like talked to her and like became good friends with her recently, like before the summer. So that was cool. Um, so yeah, basically like now I'm in the summer and like summer's about to be over, and like that's just kind of me. I'm just kind of telling a story on the spot, honestly, about how I became friends with people from tabletop and how I enjoyed my college experience first year. Honestly, if I didn't meet those people and I didn't go to tabletop, I would have probably transferred because like I was not liking my school at all. Like I had like basically no friends, and like everyone from my like classes were like my fraternity and sorority is my life. I mean, I'm sorry if you're in like a fraternity or sorority, but like I don't want to hear about it at 8:30 in the fucking morning every single day. Like, bitch, I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just heard it every single day in my fucking English class, and it was kind of driving me insane. Anyway, thanks for listening to my bullshit rants and my story. Like and subscribe because I'm a fucking sellout and it's my first video, so you have to subscribe to me. Peace.